Only Wednesday. I woke up this morning thinking it was Thursday, y'all. It's been that kind of a week already. Oh, careful. Everybody relax. So, I'm gonna be quick. I just came to somewhat complain, but also provide a little levity, I guess. So I've been working on something at work, a special project. And while I was working on it the other day, I noticed that the organization that I was saving my work to mysteriously disappeared as I was working on it. And the reason why is the person I work with, one of my coworkers, um, the reason that the just not gonna pay attention. I had the right of way, but anyway, the person that the project emanated from, because he kept screwing up a file, uh, ended up deleting the organization that I was migrating everything to. And luckily, I was working on it at the time, so I was able to identify the error quickly. Problem is, there was no recovering it. What he did was unable to be undone. And I just was thinking about how, in my experience, an error like that would have likely cost me my job. In my experience, in previous experience, like, I think 2026 is operating on some new rules type ish. So um, I think that people are not as apt to let people go nowadays for whatever reason. I think that's a mistake. At the very least, I think disciplinary action should have been taken, but it wasn't. And instead, we were all made to sign off on documentation about how to work within the database, and given a how-to guide on what needs to be done from here on out. Now, that that caused me to put the pause on the special project I was working on, because it made my boss have to find a solution, right? Which she did. But now I've since been placed on a different project. But I can't help the nasty taste that it left in my mouth, that there seemed to be like little to no remorse for the fuck up. And like, again, it just made me harken back to times in my career where I've made similar mistakes, um, and felt remorse, and understood the weight of what it was. And I think that's lost now. I say all of that to say, you know how they say, like, God protects fools, or stuff like, ignorance is bliss. It has to be kind of a, I don't know, it's double edged, right? It's like kind of a great existence to um be so oblivious or aloof that even your fuck ups don't seem like fuck ups, because you're so removed from the part you play in things. But I am a person who operates on a certain level of integrity. And I believe that people who cross my path pick up on that. So I've always relied on that integrity speaking for me rather than me speaking for myself. And I'm walking away from the situation that just happened, having processed it, seeing the outcome of it, and leaning on to continuing to have that same level of integrity, not aspiring to be so aloof that I'm disconnected from the process, but making room and saving grace for the people who are, and understanding that those people need to be there in order for people like me to stand out. Just gonna walk away from it with that, and continue to do the great job that I've been doing. And gonna go have a great day, gonna go be a great day. I don't know, I need to retwist my hair, kind of, I think. um, when I tied it up last night, I put it into 3 ponytails just to kind of like make it lay the way I wanted to today, which is what we've got going on here. I didn't want to have to put no bobby pins in it, so I didn't. Peace, ease, and whatever you please. Love goes in there too. Thank you. Purpose, absolutely. Shout out to my mom and dad. They did their thing. Even though my eyes look like this because my allergies were bothering me earlier this morning. They were actually red before I left the house, but they're good now. But yeah, it was a struggle this morning. Some mornings are better than others with reference to my allergies. Some mornings are better than others. Y'all, tell me you don't love car water. Car water be so cold. And it be tasting so good. I love me some car water. I love to be able to drink car water because it be the coldest. The coldest. I'm driving around with a pine cone in my car because it's like my favorite thing about fall, pine cones. And if you're in New Jersey like me, you're also driving around with a shit ton of shopping bags because they don't give out shopping bags anymore. So, in my back seat, I have a bunch of shopping bags, y'all. I have a big ass bag full of shopping bags. And then, well, where the heck is my... See, Trader Joe's bag. I got another bag. I got another bag. I got a big bag. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then I got... Someone was kind enough to buy me some really nice Yankee Candle car fresheners. I've never really been big on using car fresheners, to be honest with you. Like, I if anything, I like the spray ones, but like the ones that you just stick in your car or on your mirror, I feel like you smell them the first day and that's it. Or if you do use those, you gotta use multiples. Anyway, I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm not gonna give up. I be having only child syndrome a lot though. I be like, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take my toys and go elsewhere. But I'm maturing now. Good morning. Good, how are you?